Washington. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Seattle Seahawks.
Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started, and off we go from Seattle.
DJ Dallas to return it from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here's Walker to start the drive.
And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
Play action. It's Smith. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And he'll be dropped at the 36. It's a good gain of 18 on a play that originated back at the 18.
Walker now on 1st and 10.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
And now Smith going to change the play.
Hey, here we go, Sunday.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. And Walker once more.
And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off for the 1st down.
Every coach we ever talk to says to his team before the game, quick start, guys. Let's get out of the gate fast. How about that? They took his lesson to heart, didn't they?
They did exactly that. A nice diving catch here on the game's opening drive.
Straight ahead, Walker. Down to the 42, 2nd down. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down.
And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Off of play action, here's Smith.
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked up by Jalen Ramsey.
And the Dolphins are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive.
Well, they certainly weren't afraid to let it fly early, and they hope that'll keep the defense honest and keep the offensive guys excited about getting back out there. They are in attack mode in this game. It did backfire a little bit. Now you're just hoping your defense can keep them off the scoreboard so you're not facing a deficit the next time you run out there.
They'll run here with Raheem Mostert.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
Now a 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup.
Off of play action, Tagovailoa. Flush to his right. And going deep for Hill. And this will be caught at the 30. It's a big play there for Miami. 43 yards. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Up the middle they go with Mostert.
And a good run as he manages 7 yards down to the 17.
Here's 2nd and 3. A run with Mostert up the middle.
And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2.
Rolling to his left. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6.
Good work on the scamper by Tagovailoa. It's a 1st down. Here's Mostert.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown.
Raheem Mostert.
A 6-yard touchdown run.
And the Dolphins use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
Dallas now to return it from his end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
The throw over the middle taken in. There he goes, left side. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Noah Fant, 78 yards.
And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Berrios now from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
On 3rd down, Achane.
And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good.
Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane.
2 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
These two teams all tied after 1. They'll come up now, 3rd and 3. They'll run for it with Achane.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Now Achane on 1st and 10.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Tua sets up to pass it, sliding out of the pocket.
Quick hitter to Jalen Waddle.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Here's Tua.
Out to his left. incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try and pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Tagovailoa going to try and throw on third down. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Throwing now is Tagovailoa.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Quandre Diggs.
And the Seahawks are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
Well, when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hope.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland.
Now the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Looking to pass. Tua. Completes it to the tight end, Smythe. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Tua going to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
Looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal.
Now Tua. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Durham Smythe, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Dolphins have taken the lead.
Mike McDaniel, no hesitation on his end. He's telling his offense to go for 2. The Tua going to try and throw for it.
And they're going to get the 2-point conversion. This one's caught. And it stretches their lead up to 8. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
Dallas now to return it from his end zone.
Dallas on the return. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down.
And he fumbled it. It's on the ground.
And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they spotted at the 49. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look.
They'll fake it. Now Smith. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Does the big boy have the juice? And he will bring it back.
Come on. Come on.
The big boy's big dream right there. He got to rumble and stumble all the way for 6.
Nothing like big man with football, is there? I mean, that brings people onto their feet every single time. And his dream was answered on that one, wasn't it? It was realized. He picks it off and takes it to the end zone.
Tua and the Dolphins offense staying put. They'll go for 2.
They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
Dallas now to return it from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Now a play fake, and it's Smith.
And this is going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That very nearly their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
But one thing we certainly know, he likes to take those risks deep downfield during games, coverage or not. The coverage was there on that one. No catch, but he's also fortunate. No turnover either.
That is taken in by the tight end Fan. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A gain there of 21 yards.
Good work there. You're going to see on play action, they run an out route with the receiver on the outside and let the tight end work the seam in the area beyond him. A great concept, and it leads to a 1st down.
Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith.
And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
They'll try for the first with Walker.
And this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there.
It's a gain of a yard.
They'll run for it. It's Walker.
Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They run again with Walker. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
That was well coached and even better executed because you saw him looking for the cutback lane, never materialized, and had excellent pursuit to stack that play up.
Throwing now is Geno. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
And the Dolphins are going to take over here on the INT at their own own 5-yard line.
Partner, there's no other way you could describe it because that was absolutely just gut-wrenching for that offense. They were right on the precipice. Points were available. All they had to do was just fall forward, and they were going to put them up on the board. Instead, a long drive ends in heartbreak and a melancholy trip back to the drawing board. I like it when I go a little bit lyrical for you.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Back near his goal line, here's Tua. And he comes back with one complete. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Tua now on 1st down. And going deep for Hill. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa.
And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And they work this well upfield across the 45. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Seahawks 7.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started.
Berrios going to bring this out of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
and they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
On 3rd down, here comes Mostert.
And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down?
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
On the handoff, this is Mostert. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's 2nd down.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 3.
They'll look to throw here, eluding the pressure right.
The pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long. They hand it off to Mostert, and he gets this to the 48, but no further. Well short of the line to gain.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. They're going to try and throw.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Dolphins first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
And the Dolphins first down.
Up the middle, Achane.
He'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here.
It's a pickup of 6.
Right back to Achane on 2nd down.
And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Again, it's Achane.
And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
A run straight ahead with Achane.
And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line.
This red zone is where the Seahawk crowd really makes it tough for an offense to communicate. It's 3rd down.
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner.
Intercepted. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 7-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 5-yard line.
From his goal line here, Smith. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
At this point in the game and the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
On 3rd down, here's Walker.
And they'll hit him for a loss as he's back to his 2-yard line. This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on 4th down? They'll go for it. They snap it to Smith. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and an utter disaster as the ball's going to go over on downs at the 2-yard line. How about this starting field position? 1st and goal from 2 yards out.
Mostert. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line.
Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to draw that one free.
2 and now, 3rd and goal. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. So nothing doing there. And that will bring up an interesting decision here on 4th and goal. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner.
And the Seahawks are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal.
Intercepted. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 4-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. There he goes, right side. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
He's been patient this entire game, waiting for the perfect moment to surprise him with a quarterback keeper. There he catches him off guard and converts his first rush of the game into a 1st down. Gotta love that efficiency.
Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down.
And this time he won't even make it back to the line of scrimmage as they stop him in his tracks. And now they're in the hurry-up.
Smith here, an audible at the line.
Geno now to throw. This is the tight end Fant. Big strides, look at him go. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Noah Fant with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Seahawks are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Here's a toss coming right. And he will dive into the end zone, and the 2-point conversion is successful. And that almost makes it a brand-new ballgame. Now it's a 1-score affair after they get the 2.
And you have to know they were holding their breath on the 2-point play because they had to have it to get it within the range that you just talked about. Dialed up their 2-point play. It worked. Now they're feeling like shot at this one.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
This fielded right at the goal line. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead.
And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Here's Tua.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming third down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of momentum. The other side is starting to gain.
Up the middle they go with Mostert.
And he'll get across the 20, but only to about the 22-yard line.
Tua on fourth down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Dolphins first down, and he'll have it by plenty as it turns out to be a big gainer there on fourth down.
So a moment to catch our collective breath after the fourth down conversion.
You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's Dolphin football. It's also Dolphin lead to begin quarter number 4.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. A run with Mostert up the middle.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. And quickly they get to the line.
Second down, here's Mostert again.
And the result here the same as the last play. Another tackle behind the line of scrimmage by this Seahawk defense. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Julian Love picks it. And the Seahawks are right back in this football game.
Parker, I think this will want to ride very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. The interception sets them up with an opportunity to erase this fourth-quarter deficit. Now, this series could very well determine our outcome. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
On 2nd down, here's Smith. Flushed out right. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Out of the gun, Walker with it.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Now Gino.
At the Dolphins' 40-yard line.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Just because you've got the lead in the 4th, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
Throwing on 3rd down, Smith. Buying time to his left. No chance to get away there for Smith as he goes down. One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Here we go on 4th, Smith.
That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down, and they come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some. From the gun, it's Walker. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. They'll Smith. Left side complete to Lockett. Touchdown, Seahawks. Tyler Lockett. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. So part one of what they needed is done. They get in the end zone. Now you have to imagine we'll see a try for 2.
And that's what the book says, but defensively, they can't hang their head right here. They've still got a chance to come out with the lead if they make a play.
They're going to try and run for it. And he will get into the end zone for 2. And this game now tied here in the 4th. This one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. Berrios now from his end. And all deep in his own territory. He coughs up the football. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And good field position coming up here. The football at the 12-yard line. Walker now on 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. Walker is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave him 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
On 2nd down, it's Walker. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. He completes this to Walker. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts. That will be their 3rd and final stoppage as they'll only have the 2-minute warning now remaining.
Jason Myers for the Seahawks field goal. A 28-yard attempt.
Myers' kick is good. And they have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. So he waited on the sideline for his first chance in the ballgame, and it didn't come until the 4th quarter, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there and all that beef is coming at you trying to block the kick. Big spot, and he delivers.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. Plenty of time to work with here, but the timeouts, they're gone. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing Tua. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. Here's 2nd and a yard. Tua. Now Mostert. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Here's 1st down.
First down, Dolphins.
Here's Tua.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Now Tua.
Dancing to his left. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. Tua.
Flush to his right. He's going to let it fly. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And that's the downside of taking these big shots because they're definitely lower percentage plays. And now you look up and it's 4th down. So not only do you have to worry about getting big yardage, you also need to just keep the game alive.
Too far for a field goal. They've got to go. It's 4th down. Here's Tua. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon.
I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go.
Well, that second half, Charles, a little bit different from the first. Not only did we have the lead change after intermission, but they were able to pitch the shutout in the second half and get an impressive victory.
And what's the old expression? That's not quite how I saw it playing out in my head. You know they didn't expect this at all. As you mentioned, went into the half of the lead. Losing the game is one thing. Getting shut out in the second half, that's a surprise.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at @EAMadden NFL. It's a win for the Seahawks here as we say so long from Seattle.